last class, we have studied about conservation of water, in which we have seen about rainwater harvesting. There is one point rainwater harvesting system which help us to conserve the water. Let us study about that. What is this rainwater harvesting and how we are able to conserve water? What are its advantages and what are its disadvantages? Let's begin the class. Okay, now the first topic is what is rainwater harvesting system? What is this rainwater harvesting? So, rainwater harvesting is a simple process or technology used to conserve rainwater by collecting, storing, conveying, and purifying of rainwater that runs off from rooftops, parks, roads, open grounds for later use. See, rainwater harvesting is a simple process or technology that is used to conserve rainwater. How we can conserve it? By collecting, by storing, by collecting, storing, conveying means by transporting, and by purifying the rainwater that runs off from the rooftops, parks, roads, open grounds, and we use this rainwater for other purposes. So this rainwater that comes out from this runoff from the rooftop, parks, roads, and open grounds that is used for different purposes. Now, how to harvest the rainwater? So, rainwater harvesting system consists of the following components. So, these are the different components of rainwater harvesting system. The first one is the catchment area, that is the rooftop. So, catchment, other one is the conveyance system, flush, filter, tanks, and the recharge structures. So, these are the different components of rainwater harvesting system. The first one is catchment, that is used to collect and store the captured water. So here in the catchment, here in the roof, in the house, the roof becomes the catchment area that is used to collect and store the captured water. Other one is conveyance system. It is used to transport the harvested water from the catchment to the recharge zone. So this conveyance system is the transport of the rainwater or harvested water from the catchment area to the recharge zone. That medium known as conveyance system that is used to transport the harvested water from the catchment to the recharge zone. Other one is flush. It is used to flush out the first spell of rain. So the first spell or the first rain is just flush out because first rain is impure because it just because impurity which is there in our environment, they dissolves in the raindrops. So it should be flush out. So this flush, it is used to flush out the first spell of rain. Other one is filter, used for filtering the collected rainwater and remove pollutants. So this filter is used for filtering the collected water and here it removes pollutants. Other one is tanks and the recharge structures used to store the filtered water which is ready to use. So this tanks and the recharge structure is used to store the filtered water which is ready to use. So these are the different components of rainwater harvesting system. That is a catchment, other one is a conveyance system, flush, filter, tanks, and the recharge structures. Now, the process of rainwater harvesting involves the collection and the storage of rainwater with the help of artificially designed systems that run off naturally or man-made catchment areas like the rooftop, compounds, rock surface, and hill slope. So the what is this rainwater harvesting system involves what? Collection and storage of rainwater with the help of fisting, by the help of artificially designed system that run off naturally or man-made catchment area like the rooftops, compounds, rock surface, hill slopes. Quite obviously, several factors play a vital role in the amount of water harvested. Some of these factors are here listed below. Means there are some factors which affects the conservation of water, which affects the rainwater harvesting system. The first one is the features of the catchment. Which type of catchment we have built, what type of material is used there. So it affects the harvested water. It affects the amount of water harvesting. Other one is availability of the technology. Next is the capacity of the storage tank. Other one is types of the roof, its slope and its materials. Other one is the frequency, quantity and the quality of the rainfall. The next one is the speed and the ease with which the rainwater penetrates through the subsoil to recharge the ground. So these are the different factors which affects the rainwater harvesting system. Means which type of catchment we have made. What is the availability of technology in the rainwater harvesting? Capacity of a storage tank means how much water is stored in a tank. Other one is types of the roof, its slope and material is used. Frequency, quantity or even the quality of the rainfall also affect that. The speed and the ease with which the rainwater penetrates through the subsoil to recharge the groundwater, it also affects the rainwater harvesting system. If the water will penetrate more faster in the from the soil, so the underground water will be recharged and rainwater harvesting system will be more effective. Okay, so these all are the different factors which affects the amount of water harvested. So the one question is here, why do we have harvest rainwater? So the rainwater harvest system is one of the best method practiced and followed to support the conservation of water. So for this conservation of water, we just adopt this rainwater harvesting system. So today's scarcity of good quality water has become a significant cause of concern. However, rainwater which is pure and of good quality can be used for irrigation, washing, cleaning, bathing, cooking, and also for other livestock requirements. So this is why we have to adopt this rainwater harvesting system to support the conservation of water, because nowadays scarcity of good quality water has become a significant cause of concern. However, rainwater which is pure and of good quality can be used for irrigation, washing, cleaning, bathing, cooking, and also for other livestock requirements. As you can see in the picture, this is a rainwater harvesting system. Here tank, the water is collected and it is gone to the different areas, like for it is used for car wash, it is used in garden, it is just supplied to the this one pump, underground water, it recharges the underground water. And if underground water is recharged, that underground water is taken out with the help of pump and is supplied inside the house, which is used for a drinking purposes and other uses. So this is the advantages of rainwater harvesting and how it works. Now coming to the other thing, advantages of rainwater harvesting. See, what are the advantages of rainwater harvesting? So the benefits of rainwater harvesting systems are listed below. The first one is it is less of cost. Other one is helps in reducing the water bill, decrease the demand for water, reduces the need for imported water, promotes both water and energy conservation, improves the quality and quantity of groundwater because it recharges the groundwater. That's why it improves the quality and quantity of groundwater. This technology is relatively simple, easy to install and operate. It reduces soil erosion, stormwater runoff, flooding, and pollution of surface water with fertilizers, pesticides, metals, and other sediments. It is an excellent source of water for landscape irrigation with no chemicals and dissolved salts and free from all minerals. So these are the different advantages of rainwater harvesting systems. So now coming to disadvantages, what are the disadvantages of rainwater harvesting system? So in addition to the great advantages, the rainwater harvesting system has few disadvantages like unpredictable rainfall, unavailability of the proper storage system. Here are the some disadvantages of rainwater harvesting process is given here. The first one is regular maintenance is required. So if regular maintenance is required, then the cost will be there, your money will be involved. So it is quite cost effective. The other one is requires some technical skills to install. Limited and no rainfall can limit the supply of rainwater. If not installed correctly, it may attract mosquitoes and other waterborne diseases. Yes, because there the water is conserved, the water is accumulated, water is stored. So if water is stored for several days, so it may attract mosquitoes and other waterborne diseases. One of the significant drawbacks of the rainwater harvesting system is the storage limits. So storage limit is also one of the disadvantages of this rainwater harvesting systems. So these are the different points which is there regarding this disadvantages of rainwater harvesting system. So today we have studied about rainwater harvesting system, and also we have studied about its advantages, disadvantages, and different factors which affects the rainwater harvesting system and different parts of the rainwater harvesting system. This thing we have studied today. And assignments is there here in this module. You can go through these questions and it is based on what we have studied today. Thank you.